Hi guys, it's Jenny. So I just wanted to touch base with you all again. Hopefully this will be just a quick video, but I'm going to be taking a new training that is like a hybrid form of training by one of our upline diamond coaches in Fit Synergy. And I wanted to give you guys a little bit of background information on that and hopefully pass on some of the information as the weeks go on that I'm in this training. Basically, it's preparation for getting us through the holidays. For those of you that are new and haven't gone through a full year with Beachbody yet, when we get through the Thanksgiving holiday, from Thanksgiving through the New Year can be a slower time with Beachbody. I remember last year I signed 3 or 4 coaches a week in the first 2 or 3 weeks of November, and when I got through Thanksgiving, it slowed down and I was a little discouraged. So just a reminder that we're all super busy around the holidays. Money is tight as we're shopping for our families and parties and looking our best, and sometimes fitness and getting back on track and Shakeology and spending the money is not going to be something that's feasible at the time. So this training is designed to really help us push through the next few months in preparation for those slow months. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going for 100 no's in a month. So that may seem like a lot to you, and if you're newer to the business and a newer Emerald coach, then you can set your own goal. Maybe that's 25 no's that you're going to be going for a month, or 50 a month, whatever you think is going to be feasible for you. I'm going to try for the 100. And again, those of you that went through Coach Basics, you know about your 100, which is a great tool to be using. I highly recommend, if you haven't created your 100 or if you're working on it, get going on that because it really is a tool that you're going to go back and use throughout the time that you've working the business. For me, it's been over a year and I'm still going back to my 100 and making additions to it and taking people off the list. So go through your Facebook page. That's what I started with. I went through my friends list and I just wrote down people's names, people that you work with, people that you go to sporting events with, book clubs and church and that kind of stuff. So 100 names, go for 100 names and write those all down. Some people are going to be doing it on a piece of paper, kind of making boxes and putting the names in the boxes. You can just list them all if you want to do that as well. I would recommend doing what I'm going to do, and that's investing in some different colored highlighters. Maybe you want to use a pink highlighter or a green highlighter for the no's and a different color highlighter for the not right nows or the maybes. But basically, you're going to want to be going for those no's. So the best way that I can recommend to do this is not just to come right out of the gate and start messaging people and say, hey, this is what I'm doing. Do you want to do it? Inviting is very, very good, especially to the people in your network that you think this would be beneficial to. But this training is going to be more designed on going for the actual no. So you still want to form a relationship with them. You don't want to just come right out and be like, hey, I'm doing this business and I think you'd be great at the business. Or, hey, I'm doing Shakeology and I think you'd be great at it and it would really help you. So we're going to put a little bit of a different spin on it with this training, and we're going to actually go for those no's. But you really want to form a relationship with people first. So I would recommend writing down your 100 or your 50 or your 25, whatever you think that you're going to be capable of doing in the month, and you want to start going to their Facebook profile if you're pulling from your Facebook as people on your list. There's so much that we miss on Facebook all the time when it comes to the people that are on our list, and some of us have 100 friends, 200 friends, 1,000 friends, but we don't always see what goes on their profiles because we're not always seeing them come across our newsfeed. So once you've made your list, I would recommend taking a few a night, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of those a night. I'm going to try to do 5 a night, where you go onto their actual Facebook profile page and scroll down a little bit and see what's going on in their life, because again, we don't always see it when it doesn't come across our newsfeed. So see what's going on in their life. Maybe they had a child that just graduated high school. Maybe they're training for a marathon. You know, maybe they lost their job. Maybe they got a new job. You know, all these lifestyle things that people do put on Facebook, and then send them a private message and just reach out. Even if it's someone you haven't talked to in years, just reach out and be like, hey, you know, I was just thinking of you and I noticed that you just got a new job and I just want to say congratulations. What are you going to be doing? Or, you know, hey, I noticed that you're training for a marathon and that's so awesome. I wish that I could do that. So start going through those, and then slowly over time, those conversations, you know, you'll drop those little breadcrumbs like, hey, I'm doing Shakeology and I love it, and we're doing a 7-day Shakeology trial and I just wanted to invite you to it, or we're doing challenge groups. For those people that you get a definitive no from, or I'm not interested right now, or I don't have the money right now, then go ahead and either highlight them or cross them off the list. For those people that are obviously interested, you're going to move them onto a different list. So definitely keep thinking about that over the next few weeks. Definitely start forming those relationships and try to really make a dent in that list for yourself. And let me know if you want any help. I'll continue to keep you guys updated on how the training's going and all the new things that we're learning. But I wanted to give you guys a little bit of information on that training, and hopefully we'll see it change our business, and I'm gonna pass that information on to you guys. So let me know if you have any questions. I hope this video was helpful to kind of get you started for the next month. September's huge this month, and we have a lot of great information. Thanks. Have a good night.